in studio. Today we have producer, manager extraordinaire.
Finder of hits.
Yes, Jermaine Parchment.
Yes, Jermaine Tu
Finga.
Bless up, Rassi. Bless up, everyone.
How are
Nationwide
you?
family, you know I'm here.
Yes.
I'm glad
All
to see
is
that.
well, glad to see you again.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Alright, so I noticed that you brought your artist that you're currently managing.
Yeah, yes, current artist, J Presto, you know.
J Presto, introduce yourself to Jamaica.
Yeah, man, you don't know the thing, the nationwide. Big up on yourself. Jamaica, all of Jamaica, you know, J Presto love, you know. You see me, J Presto is a young upcoming artist, driven, motivated, and determined, you understand, and ready for the road.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we're glad to see that, man. We love to see new talent, and Finga is a man where we notice him ever ask about new talent.
New talents.
Yeah. Always ask about new talent. You know,
new
talent are the petroleum, the gas of the music business. You know, if you don't have the new talent, you don't have the progression within the genre and everything. You know, every day you have a new sound. That's what creates the new talent in this business, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
And guys, for you who, you don't know, Tu Finga has worked with a lot of your favorites. Hilly Bang, the Tommy Lee Sparta, TJ, Chronic
Javelani.
Oh my God.
Among a few.
Yes. You hear the name there?
Give thanks.
So you know say we have a big producer in our midst.
Yes.
Alright, Finga. So what going on? How has the music scene been for you? The last time when we really did see how we just going at the music thing, it was as a selector, and now you are one producer, you have hits back at hits. What lead into the production life?
Well, me not go around the production. What lead me now definitely I forget out new talent, cause me not lie to you, from me I do music I always had friends that were musicians. Even the fact that, I always had friends that were like aspiring artists. Meanwhile, I was a DJ. They wanted me to play their songs. And a lot of them didn't have the means and the ways to get out there as an artist. So I always wanted to say, alright, let's get them out there. Let's see how it would be the right way to get them out there. And I learned the production by self-taught, a lot of stuff. I had a few mentors along the way who guide me along this journey, but a lot of the paperwork and a lot of just the know-how, I actually had to teach myself. And
so you never have nobody where did that hold and say, alright, this is how you do it.
No, I didn't have those friends, and the friends that I had are the people who wanted somebody to teach them. So the fact that I believed in my friends so much, that made me want to learn it and just try to help them, because I always wanted to do everything in entertainment. Everything.
So you want to do more than production too?
Well, right now I'm supposed to be in a film soon. I don't want to give the details, but a very big film.
Yeah.
Film settings again.
Yeah, so and doing all this work with the new talents that I've mentored and nurtured brought me to this day where I saw a lot of them just break out under my tutelage, and that gives me mostly like what I wanted from doing what I'm doing now, which is music. I didn't do it for the money, I didn't do it for the fame.
You didn't do it for the money?
No, I did it to help.
For the love.
I did it to love. I did it to actually just push the culture, because when you're a patriot of your country and you like to see the reggae music, you like to see when the athletes perform well overseas, so
it makes you feel proud when you see these number of artists that who you have worked with are doing well.
Like for example, Massacre. I was one of the first people to record him. One of the first people to also like promote him, work with him on a full level, several tracks I produced with him on rhythms that have established artists before he was out there. And also was like the first DJ to play songs in a party. So like I always been working with him even before I was a producer.
So what was it like working with him? What was the vibe like in studio?
Well, to tell you the honest truth, I always knew he's gonna be a great artist because he has
natural
this
talent.
he has a thing about him where he's always believed in himself so much, and he always put out the best talent that he can put out. Like he is his best critique, and he critiques himself more than anybody else out there.
So you basically you tell me say you see him in a creative process, going to work, putting in the work, writing him song them. He criticize him owner thing them and say alright this.
Him make they hit them. Him judge how well he did on this beat. He's judging how well the beat is, and he always is a perfectionist about his work and how he put it out. So I know based on the drive, the natural talent that I see him with, like at this point that I was listening to him, I didn't hear nobody else in the space that was coming up that was as lyrical.
So tell me about your first hit song, Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu was did the most numbers for you, right?
Well, I wouldn't say it is the first hit. But then I produce a lot of songs. So like I co-produce Rising King stuff with Dane. We had a label together. So like that was like the first major hit song. And then like Shaka Zulu and other songs.
And guys, if you don't know, Shaka Zulu is done by Javlan. That's a Javlan song. And when it released, 2020?
2021. That was the last hit song.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that song and how you link up with Javlan and the work that went into that.
Well, Javlan is always an artist that I always found entertaining as a fan. Because when you do music, you're also a fan of music.
You have to be a fan, naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally, I always wanted to work with him, so I made the effort to reach out to him, and one of my friends was his manager, and so I just made a connection. We hit it off. We were like shooting a lot of videos in a lot of period of time. I was there with him, and I was letting him hear the beats that I wanted him to be on. And I didn't kind of direct him to where I wanted him to go with the song, but he went where he wanted to go with it, and I liked how it came out because I didn't think that rhythm that he chose would have been the best one for him to choose, but
for the Shaka Zulu song.
Yeah, I know not for the song, just in general, like for him to pick out of the group of rhythms that I gave him. It's the last one I expected him to choose, but he gave me the best song on the rhythm, because Killibeng actually did a song on the rhythm too. Yeah, but I really like Javelani's song, so that's the song that I promoted. One of the most promoted songs off the album.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did do it round and so on and so forth.
It was doing it round, so it became one of the hit songs off the album. So it was great working with him. He came to my studio. We were there holding a vibe, chilling out. I got to meet my dog. Everything is.
Alright, so I have the Shaka Zulu song here, right?
Yeah.
And we want the people them hear it for who never hear it before.
Please make sure and play the clean.
Well, the clean, you send me those. So
yeah, we send 2 versions.
Well, we have the clean.
Yeah.
So we're going to play the clean now and make the people them hear. Most people are going to say, the music, some of the music we produce, we have too much badness. We produce negativity and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
You understand? So my question to you is, how do you, as a producer, look at it? Do you think that you, as a producer yourself, you have a responsibility to censor some of the music, like music of that type?
Yeah.
Or is it a thing whereby which the artist has to be allowed his freedom to be creative in the way that he wants to express himself.
As I tell you, I like...
It's kind of political.
I like being an advocate.
Yes.
I like being an advocate for these things, Rassi, because Rassi, when you really look upon it, like in the music, you have a lot of negative music.
Yes.
You have a lot of positive music. So what I do is try to strike the balance in terms of freedom of creativity. But what I do when I create beats and I have beats that I put out towards the artist, the energy I put in the beat, some of the beats, no matter what, you can't come with nothing negative on it because the beat is so positive. And
so the beat that tell its own story.
The beat is telling its own story, and if they ask me what the beat is telling them to do, if they ask me any advice, most times if the beat is a positive one, I would tell them, yo, I would love something motivational, or
like that.
or what kind of songs you like to produce, or what kind of song you would like me to do for you.
So you asked the artist that before?
No, the artist asked me that.
Okay.
So like the artist asked me what kind of song you want me to voice, like, and some of the times he has a pool of rhythms. So like I would tell him that I want something positive, or I want something for the girls. But I never yet told an artist I want a gun song. No, but if an artist got the inspiration for a gun song, I can't not tell him not to sing it, because it's a part of society, it's a part of what is in front of our eyes every day. Music is like capturing of reality. Art and daily reality. It's like just like a movie, so you have to show other sides, you know. You have to show the positive, you have to show the negative. You can't just show one side.
That's true.
So you basically, you're influencing their writing skills.
Yes, in terms of telling them that they can widen the outreach of what they can sing about, because, you know, I always like to motivate. It's like one of my favorite topics in music. So the song that I'm doing with J Presto now, it's called Great, you know, and he's singing the song I Wanna Be Great, you know. So it's like
we'll have the song there. We're gonna play the song there in a minute. So we can hear J Presto. I'm going to introduce you to J Presto.
Alright, so you see J Presto's song Great is all about that. I wanna be great, you know. Make $1 million at minimum wage. Cut a dub and put it in the safe, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the greatest thing is to be great, you know?
Yeah, right.
So that be a rhyme, man.
Yeah, is the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, man, so that J Presto.
Yeah.
With a big voice. Brother.
Yeah, how long time you about? A long time you work with him, Jermaine?
No, you know, says a vision me get about him.
What you say?
You get a vision.
People, man.
Tell about the one. How the vision they go, you know?
Just wake up one morning and
wake up one morning.
In mind, him name up on mine. I mean, I wonder how me know the name and where me get the name here from.
Yeah.
I mean, I say, yo, this weird, like me, I say, yo, that person did I call me or something?
So divide
like, so when I check my missed calls or my call log, me not see like that person did call me.
Yeah.
But me know say, I know the name, so I look, is the name in my phone and it's a client where you come on my studio.
Yeah.
Record, book studio time, I say, must be a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So I call him and tell him some more link up with him because must be a reason, you know?
Yeah, I like
so
that.
It's like, I parried him for like 3 days. I'm to see like if this something special about this guy, why I'm to meet him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
something special.
third day I do the song.
Yeah.
So J Presto, big up. Welcome to the Weekend Meltdown.
Yeah, man,
the best
it's
weekend program on radio.
Yeah.
So tell me, my general, how long now you been doing music? Unofficially and officially.
Well, unofficially, I've been doing music from year 2019, 2020. And it's been a very good experience still. It has been.
So hold on, before we reach us,
Yeah.
what lead you to be for coming to the music, for forward in the music?
Passion and desire, man. Music is a thing where when I lock away from everybody, I'm there in my space and I do music. A passion, I feel fire in my soul when I do music. Yeah, man, that I saw it feel because when Deadline send me the rhythm, 3 days him send me the rhythm and in 3 days I complete it.
So at what age you knew that you wanted to do music?
We've always been doing music. Me and my family, we've always been a musical family.
Yeah.
But at age 18 is where I really said I'm gonna be serious about music and take it professional, because everybody around me realized I had the talent.
Yeah.
And say, yo, J Presto, you know, see, if you take it up, take it serious.
And you met Jermaine how?
I met Jermaine via Instagram. So I reached out to him actually and I said, I'm interested in his studio, come see him work and everything, and him work ethic, everything. Reached out to him and I went to his studio and I voiced a song. I don't remember what the song is, but I voiced a song at the studio and we had it's like we knew each other already.
But you go for what you want, man.
Yeah,
just
man.
reach out to him. Some people will just lay
Yo,
down.
J Presto, tell them how old you are.
I am 20 years of age.
It's all lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, well young.
Long time.
Yeah, man, your voice big. Like, what inspired you to sing a song, and like, why you decide to say, oh, with this song you want to reach out to the youths that probably either bad situations in less than good communities.
Yeah, I know it feel, like I've seen.
Where you grew up?
Well, I grew up in Spanish Town.
Spanish Town.
Bayview Park, with my mom, my aunt, and my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, as well. I was back and forth, God depends. So I also see the slums back and forth in a while as well. So I've moved around a lot of different homes, a lot of different communities. I've seen with my own eyes and experienced, like. Yeah.
So what has made the difference with you? Why go down
a certain road?
The road, the negative road.
Yeah.
I would say
where you end up take up a gun or them style there.
Yeah, back to mommy and back to my people who have around me.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing my mother striving to do her business. So that motivated me, subconsciously, because I think about these stuff at a young age, but seeing her get up every day, working every day, the older I get. So I just did not know what I wanted to do at one point in life, because I never knew. I said I wanted to do engineering. Engineering, why? I didn't know why. But until I actually tapped into what my God gifted talent was, I could have said, alright, I'm going to channel my energy. Yes, sir. I just feel like the youths them just need someone to channel them energy.
Yeah.
You understand? Because there are a lot of great youths out here, we can do a lot of great things, but them just need to channel that energy.
Them love. When I hear that song,
and them are going to be great.
Yes. When I hear that song, like, I feel proud. I feel proud of myself. I want to strive for better, and I hope that persons listening to it are feeling the same way. And I'm thinking that was your intention.
You just put a smile on my face.
Yeah, man, people.
I'm smiling here,
No, man, but for real, man, you have to give praises where, it's due. You understand what I say? And I'm not going around that's a really good song. What you have in store for it in terms of work so we can look out for? From J Presto.
Well, I tell you the truth, right now we are working on an EP. We not come up with the title yet, but I tell you we are work and we have a lot in store. We have some international features coming, because my next album is coming this month, and I have a feature what I not even really want to talk about, but I want a very big Afrobeat artist.
What?
Oh, Whiskey?
Love Afrobeat.
No, I release the information, you must
now we are here there, so brother. We are here there, so we know each other long time. We know each other long time.
We can tell you. He's the biggest Afrobeat artist from Ghana.
Right now?
Oh my God.
Now.
I know.
And we have a next single with him, like, one of my friends is a producer, Presto Records. They don't know, that song the name Headlights. Yeah, sing peace out live, give them now.
Driving with the headlights on in the dead night. Foot and press gas pedal, I'm lost in the wind, no sign of a brake light. The girl who me love, she betray my trust not once but 10 times.
The doctor got scan an X-ray for my heart, no pulse, just a deadline.
You understand?
Yeah, man, we love that,
That's
man.
hard.
Yeah.
Bro, your voice bad.
Bigger than you.
Bad. You should say your voice bigger than you. No, man.
That's one of the songs I'm off for the
Yo.
EP.
Yeah, man, powerful.
You see me?
Yeah, man, it's very powerful, my fam. So,
Yeah.
so your music are basically centered around, like, women and fun. Not so much negative.
Yeah, positive.
And positivity.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
good vibe,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
feeling
Who are the
good.
artists that inspires you?
Deadline say, hey, Massacre, big up to Massacre.
Yeah.
You see, when we look at an artist and, whereas inspiration come from, I also look on personality.
Yeah.
And in a film personality, I see a lot of strength and hard work and dedication,
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah.
When you really look on somebody's career, big up to Jamil as well. A lot of great artists. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
every
yeah.
artist in this industry right now has a edge, has a thing about them personality.
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
allow people to see them. So big up to every artist right across the board
Yeah.
because I feel like say all of them is a reason why them do with them.
And you know say that's something where more time you reason with people and then we say, them have an artist where them not rate. You see me?
Yeah.
Me I say brother, you have to rate a man from him work out there.
Yeah.
You see me?
Put in
He
that
put him work out
Yeah.
there and
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
accept him work, him get the boss, the
And
proverbial boss.
And I love, I believe like Ritical inspire him son highly a lot too because see facts Ritical come from the east side and him come
You manage
from
it,
the east.
you manage Ritical as well.
Yeah. It's a big team, a management team, and I'm a part of that, and it's like when we get the shows for Ritical, when I got the show for Dream Weekend or Marco Polo or any one of those big festivals I did, I brought Presto along and he was there with Ritical, some of the shows he came out. So, it actually gave him a lot of the tutelage from somebody who is actually there right now.
Yeah.
And he's also like from the same community.
Oh,
you know?
for real?
So yeah.
So we can expect a Ritical J Presto collab.
Yeah, because I was saying that earlier.
Yeah,
That he reminds me of Ritical, the type of songs that he does.
Yeah, man, we like what I want.
And right now, at this moment, I want to big up Jams too. Because I know Jamaica Music Society. I'm an executive member of the board there.
Okay.
And I'm doing a lot of the work in terms of getting the industry to get their real rights back to them, paid out the full proper way, like an international standard country. Because right now,
so it hasn't been going the right way. The money them now go to the artists.
no, because when you're traveling, you get to see certain things. You understand? You know, one party in America and everybody have to submit them playlists. You know?
It's similar to
the radio
as a radio station. We have to submit
and now that is there's a new regulation that I have brought in as an executive on the board. So now events that are going on weekly, they're submitting their playlists
from each DJ.
Yeah, they're submitting their playlists from each DJ and all these big events. They're submitting their playlists. So we have a more practical system of paying out royalties, and all of these events pay a permit from Jams to also put towards this contribution back to the artist and producer and creator of the music. So like that is one of the major things that I think that the industry was lacking. When you go into a store or a mall in the US or anywhere within the first world, you have to pay out royalties again. DJs need to have a license fee for their dubbing license yearly.
That musicians were losing a lot of money.
Yes, so the musicians aren't getting paid fully, and Jamaica Music Society is here to make all of that change.
Alright, I'm glad to say you touched upon that point there.
Yeah.
The business of music.
Yeah.
Alright. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
when you put out a track, like for all aspiring producers, artists, and people who might be listening right now,
Yeah.
what goes into the business aspect of putting out a track to see funds? Like suppose you come to Bams and you drop a tune and the tune get popular and it starts circulating and play everywhere. How does the artist get played? What does the producer have to put in to make sure that
what
all
happens
funds
is that
come
you have a several is a long procedure, so it's like you have the two sides to it, you have the mechanical royalties and then you have the physical royalties. So
what are the mechanical royalties and what are the physical royalties?
Right. So like the mechanical are more like the streaming and like the physical are like where you play on the radio.
Okay.
So like then now you would have the streaming would have been like all
From
different streaming platforms, Spotify, Tidal to Apple Music,
how them pay
extra, etc. So what happens is that you have a layer-based system where most producers don't distribute their own music. So you have a distribution company, just like how you'd have a soda and Wesinco would distribute that soda.
Like a Zojak.
Yeah,
worldwide.
Or my distributor is 1 RPM.
Jermaine, earlier you mentioned the business side of music.
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of artists know this? And do you think that they're supposed to study music? What do you think?
Well, the artists them know fully. From me, I do it 10 years now, I can tell you say it's much better since when I just started. So the artists, they didn't know it as much when I just started, but more artists got interested. More artists got to know the business side of the music.
Yeah. And
it is helping a lot of them to propel their careers even faster nowadays because they understand how the production process is, they understand the royalties, they understand the distribution, all of them have them BMI and they registered with jams and
everybody had them things.
Yeah, so like everybody is actually getting their rights and a lot of artists have gained a lot of interest in producing themselves. So a lot of artists start to produce their own music a lot of the time. So that's to me a great move towards them learning more about the music because for them to produce themselves, they have to learn the business side to it more. So
you can make your money. J Presto, man with the big voice. We have to say to the up and coming artists who I hear your voice and I say, I like where J Presto reach in career. But by the way, before we even go into that, where you see yourself?
Tell them next show them.
Where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years?
Yeah.
I will be a big, very, very big artist, very worldwide, international
reach. Alright, so when next you perform, as Finga has asked?
What next?
What the next? Where performance is?
Oh, the next performance will be in Nigel, October the 30th.
What event name?
The event name Glare.
Glare?
Yeah, so it's a brunch event. Yeah man, so the people them can turn
look out for that.
Yeah man, definitely.
So when do I get the EP?
Well, you guys can look out for the EP by the end of this year, to be honest,
By the end of this year. That's so good.
Yeah man, it's a wrap up, man.
So where can the listeners find you on social media?
Okay, wonderful. So on Instagram you can find me at J Presto Music. So it's just J, just the letter J, Presto Music.
No underscore, no nothing?
No.
Alright, J Presto.
J Presto. And on YouTube, you can find me at J Presto Music, just the same.
And any bookings where them might somebody your voice I want book you, them get in contact with your management.
Yeah.
Believe in myself.
Yeah.
Because I was the kid yesterday was in my room writing my songs, trying to come up with melodies. You start crying, I couldn't sing. And this is where I'm at now, right here, speaking of a very engaging conversation. So just believe in myself and push
everybody have a plan down, so just keep positive,
Yeah man, we love that. So we're going to take it out with Great by J Presto. Alright people, and remember, link him up on the gram at J Presto. Alright?